I picture them like actually talking and shit. Like, how do you know Snipper's not sitting there like, it looks like he's being aggressive and like bang him and he's like, ee, ee. But maybe Snipper's in his thing going, oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
You mean like Snipper's enjoying it?
Yeah.
And shit. That never occurred to me.
You know,
because they look so aggressive, like the biting the hands and the stalking and shit like that. I assumed I was safe, but
like
maybe
S&M.
Snipper's like, motherfucker, get him, get off!
Yeah, he's like, stop. He was just about to come, motherfucker. You know, that's what I'm saying. How do you know? Because he could be like, oh shit, I'm about to bust. Oh, and then all of a sudden you pick him up and he's like, oh, it's him again.
It's the fat cock blocker.
He's gonna make a shit in his head. I'm gonna fucking this shit out of this motherfucker.
What's his fucking problem? He won't let us fuck, but he wants poop.
Pretty soon they're gonna get the hang of where when you pick them up, they just start shitting in your head.
Like,
He's
here
like,
he
oh,
comes.
shit in his head.
It's been pretty. It's been intense, man. I wasn't allowed to have pets when I was a kid, so I didn't have like all those kid years of having pets. They only came way later in my life and whatnot. Did you have pets when you were growing up? Did you get to have pets? Were you allowed to, or did you fucking eat them or something?
No, I had a hamster, but first before I go, I want to tell you about my pet, but I was just picturing now. So you were talking about Scully, like you're not away from her that much because she's like sitting in the bed, she's not feeling good.
No.
What if like see, I picture too many turtles talking like the Snipper and Snapper, like, oh yeah. What if fucking Scully, when you leave and shit, she's like dancing around the room and she's like, this motherfucker's gonna clean up my shit when I get back.
Yeah. I don't doubt it, man. It's like that dog, like the doc I've talked about, the doctor was like, vet came over and he's like, well, you have to think about her quality of life. And I'm like, to be honest with you, man, like, back in the day when she had the power of all four legs, this is exactly what she did. Like, she wasn't an active dog. She would go to one room, lay down, wait to be fed and shit, and then she'd go upstairs, take a shit. But generally speaking, she wasn't very active. So I was like, in terms of quality of life, she's doing what she used to do before, even without the power of her back legs. And now we bring food to her, and if she poops, we take the poop away. Like, she may be faking it for all I know, because, like, she's living in a lap of luxury at this point.
Yeah, you give her treats and she just lays there and stuff. That's what I'm saying. She might be just
I leave and she's like the frog and shit. Like, everybody do the Michigan.
Exactly. They're saying, like, when you're feeding her and moving away, she's like, oh, man, I gotta take a dump. I don't feel like walking upstairs. And then she's just like... She's like, watch this motherfucker move away. And the tortoises are looking down, they're like, yeah, that motherfucker, he keeps busting up our action. And she's like, I wish I could get some kind. They talk when you're not there.
I was fucking lost. I was like, what are you talking about? And then finally it comes down to, they talk when you're not there.
The turtles talk to the dogs and fucking the tortoises, and it's a fucking all right. Fun time when you leave. So even though you feel like you're here, they're really back at home. But
they're
yes,
like, fuck him, he's out of town. Break out the vodka.
She's like, come on, my darling, hello, my darlings, and I just dance and shit. Mulder's like, and he's like, like they're fucking dancing and fucking. So yes, I had a little.
What a great life, man! Dancing, fucking.
He's not here to bust up our fuck action. He's not here to fucking roll me over in the bed and shit.
She likes that, man. Scully
No, I
likes
think she
being
likes
rolled
that.
over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What happened?